The tooltip on my load-in said that smoke grenades are a great way to keep your soldiers alive, but as we just learned, smoke grenades don't do anything against civilians, so, you know, it's not really a good option. Is this map very thin? It looks like it's not very wide, but kind of long. Let's deploy out the sides to start with and see what we can figure out going on here. Take the back area. Looks like we can officially call that somewhat cleared. All these windows are an absolute nightmare. Post up on this corner. We still need to secure this side zone as well. Okay, that looks relatively clear. Get somebody in the window. Yeah, that's a guy. Okay. Fortunately, this is our new shield guy. Is the one who's going to be taking hits from this, but we have immediately found contact with the enemy. I think we need to be deploying left in such a way that we're ignoring this right area and just hope that we're out of visual range. I know that's such a super shitty plan, but we have to accept that we have an immediate threat. And we're gonna have the sniper post up in the middle of the street. This guy looks like a law enforcement officer pointed at something. So we're gonna point our gun in the same direction as that. We're gonna give this green scaly bastard something to think about. Okay, we're also going to creep forward towards this window. Doesn't look like we have any threats from the side quite yet, as we continue to sweep clear. Alright, so next turn the plan will be to have Sophie Young post up in this window and try to get a crossfire. We'll probably also push Raymond Peterson forward. He is one of the guys I gave C4 to, so we could use that in a pinch. We could get shot in the side for sure. Okay, okay, alright, this is fine. Wait, did he take out the whole wall? That is concerning, but it does also open up some possibilities here. Alright, Miss Young, if you could please. Would love for somebody to shoot this guy. Really cause him some problems. Alright. Not really a high level of accuracy, but the damage is done. And we're gonna have her continue to watch her own back. Get this guy around the corner. Alright, no one has any action points to act. Can we get another burst fire off here? In the back, absolutely wrecked. Watch your own damn back here. Machine gunner will get you in the room. It's gonna cause you to run out of action points. Take a look around. Alright. Not much else going on. We do have an allied law enforcement officer who is clearing a building. I'm not super thrilled about that, but it is nice to have some civilian elements that aren't like hostile. I'm gonna move one more step. That is a guy up there, and now I'm caught in the open. That's not good. Okay, we do have cover fire coming from the sniper. Police officer, absolutely nailed this dude in the head. 100% about that. All right, let's follow up. We've had some time to get a beat on this guy. 95% chance to hit. 100% chance he's dead. Okay, we're going to continue moving forward. Creep and clear. Yeah, we have people looking. This room is clear. It's like a safe alleyway. Peterson, I want you to run the edge. Run it, Peterson. Okay, our shielder needs to move forward. These guys all got suppressed last round by all the gunfire going off right next to their frickin' heads. You open this door? No. Do I want to creep forward Sarn Young? I don't think so. I do think I want to pocket her here and have her cover this side. Don't know that we need Tate in this position. I think we can have him move laterally. Cover this room. Gives us a lot more room clear here. Ross, you're not in a good space. I think I want him covering the law enforcement officer, honestly. But now we have a pocket of dead space over here that nobody's covering, which is not great. So I think we'll have the sniper kind of watch that temporarily. We're going to trust that the law enforcement officer is going to draw fire. Okay, so now this is the position I should have gone with. This guy covered this direction and the sniper covered this direction. That's much better rather than having them crisscross. Okay. Busting in. I think this whole pocket is covered. It looks like we have another civilian law enforcement. We are going to hold here and just assume that this room could still be a problem. And then just keep moving people forward. Has this machine gunner actually fired their machine gun? I think they might have on the alien ship mission. One of the scout ships. All right, I'm gonna say that's fully clear. Okay. Got a red hat civilian up there. All right, we're gonna post up into this corner. That looks pretty clear. We got a little bit of dead space here. I think that Sarn Young can wait for the squad to roll up. Guys, no cover in this room, but there is a civilian there, so probably if there were any bad guys, they would have shot him already. Just to make sure, and then we're gonna move up to the door. Fujita is still holding here, not really cooking. I don't know that I want to move this sniper. I mean, they're covering an enormous area. It seems like our sweep. Oh, here we go. Sniper immediately getting involved. Okay. Our sweep team is sweeping. Second kill on this mission for the sniper. Absolute civilian slayer. All right, we have secured sight of the enemy dropship. Let's have someone cover the street from the other direction. We just had civilians come from there. Don't know that I want to run into the open on this one. We do need a frontal assault option, which the rockets are going to bring us. Gonna put that rocket downtown. Okay, we don't need to put that rocket downtown. The door is open. Absolute miss. 100% embarrassment. Why even bother? We may need to bring somebody up with C4 to get that door open from a distance. How do I want to do this? I think I need... There were at least 3 guys in there. I think we need to start collapsing our outer perimeter backwards. So we're going to just have Fujita make a run for it this turn. Okay. Doors open. Bad news. Sergeant Chernov has broken and is fleeing. Well, that is our shield guy who is the strongest, so that's bad. Okay, can you get a shot here? We need victory. That's it's not bad, honestly. You can get a regular attack off. Nothing there. Huge burst of machine gun fire. Absolutely nailed it. Let's have you get down. We're suppressing our own men. Not great. Tate. I need you. Vita coming up the pipe. Okay, we're having the whole line begin to retreat. Nobody is watching our backs, which is not the best plan. I'm a little short on personnel, and we've also killed a bunch of aliens. There's 3 people, well, now 2 people inside that UFO. They probably don't... We've never seen more than 6, you know what I mean? You can't have an infinite number of people on there. You don't have C4, right? No. Okay, somebody needs to get Chernov. Alright, Chernov's got himself. I actually use a little bit more. Can we do that again? No. But he needs to get back in this square in order to pick his own equipment up. Peterson is suppressed. He's not doing anything useful this turn. Okay. Snipers on their way up. Now, is this actually... We can't... Well, yeah, this box is blocking. Need to bring them up even more. Get to at least here. A little bit more. All right. There we go. He has lost his shield. That is not good. So I am posting the machine gunner at kind of an oblique angle, but that's not the best. I mean, we kind of want... We know that there's a dude hiding in a pocket on the left side. So we kind of want to actually be on the right side, but we can't really afford to be taking those kind of risks at the moment. We can barely get our guns pointed in the right direction. All right. Peterson's finally got his act together. We're going to just form a gun line of lunatics sitting in the open. Very American of us. Then we're going to get cross coverage. Keeping this area open. Fujita is going to cover our rear. Oh boy, that guy just scared the crap out of me. And then we still need to cover this whole angle. So I don't think our shotgunner is going anywhere. I think Ross is going to stay right there. Hey, is that guy in there dead? What killed him? All right, here we go. Who did I put the... oh, it's this guy, right? No. Who did I put the extra C4s on? Here's one. The thing is, Sergeant Young here has been taking pot shots, so I'm not sure I want to move her that much. Been accomplishing mission critical tasks. Sergeant Cherney, I need you to open that frickin' door, my boy. There he goes. And there he went. That's crazy. He's able to shoot around the corner like that. Is that it? I think that's it. We got all the aliens. Okay, so Cherney's down. Sergeant Chernoff. We're grinding through guys in a way that's not good. Hey, we have our first lieutenant, though. It's Lieutenant Young. Nice work, Young. I get it. The squad's going through it. We lost another shielder. Go ahead and find another shielder. Looking for somebody with high reflexes. Looks like it's going to be you, Shum. Old Shumsy. Congratulations, soldier. You're going on Charlie 1. It's another Soviet Union member. Is that right? That's crazy. Okay, so I want to hire more soldiers. Looking for high rifleman, high accuracy. This looks good right here. Not the best rifle, but pretty good accuracy. Marcus Puxine. Chris Taylor. Now Kubo. Not very good strength. I think we'll do Judith Alfoldi. Will probably become some sort of like machine gunner rocketeer. And then up here, looks like a good squad leader with that high bravery. Hire selected. Cool, cool, cool. Don't really have very much money left, but here we are. How close are we to the end of the month and more funding? Not very. Need that radar over here as well. All right, here we go. UFO. Going for an intercept. Oh, looks like they're going to Wales. What a choice. So we got them somewhere over France, I think. Now, is this a scout instead of a light scout? Does this look different than the last one? I don't think so. Who's he on? Okay. Okay, here we go. We need to draw him back into the range of plane 1. Come on, my boy. Come on. What are you, plane 1? What are we doing here? Condor 1! Oh my god, he's out of ammo. We're gonna have to turn to fight. This is a disaster. Got him with the missile, though. Condor 1. You're an embarrassment to the entire world. Oh boy. Uh-oh. There's no one we can send to deal with this new UFO. Yeah. That's just it, man. I hope it doesn't try to take down Charlie 1. We might have to scramble and intercept just to try to buy time. All right. Let's see here. Map looks pretty long in this direction. Very short here. This looks pretty long as well. Probably a bigger map. I think it's pretty unlikely there's anything hiding back there. So I'm gonna call that cleared out. It would be weird if it wasn't. But here we go. Alright, rather than charge into this area, we'll just hold up a little bit. I'm gonna put our shield guy right here. We need to cover these zones now. I don't want to get too much sight over here in case there is an alien and we just aren't able to respond to it quickly. I think we're going to want clean shot with the sniper down this corridor. And then we need to start covering these windows. So let's get one person looking through the window. The other person's going to be looking through the second window. Covering those. And then I think we'll have someone stack up behind the shielder. See how that turns out. Not a lot of civilians this mission. What was that? What was that? I think I might have just gotten some form of psychic control or something like that. Did not seem good. Okay. Busted in here. Seems fine. Seems fine. Post up at the door. Post up on the corner. Post at the sign. Cover here. We're going to cover crosswise like this. We're treating that as a threat. Treating this as a threat. We're going to continue to sweep. I think Shotgunner will go here next turn and cover this area. And then we're going to use the machine gunner to bust this door open after we open with the shielder. I don't know that too many of these other people need to be moving around, although this is a completely uncovered threat area. And as long as we have so many people in front of this door that we could use elsewhere. Way to open the... Oh, that did open the door. Okay. So with that, we have 2 people covering this entire lane. We no longer need all of these folks in the middle. We're going to start collapsing back, starting with Peterson. I need him to cover this area. Peterson. Damn it, Peterson. Oh, aliens. I am glad that I turned somebody to look that direction. And here we go, here we go, here we go. All right. What the? Wait, who got shot? Oh, civilians are probably getting shot. Not great. Completely out of action there. Okay. It's not even suppressed. This is an issue. Kind of need to solve this issue sooner rather than later, and I don't know that we can. Can I stick a grenade downtown? Not on 37 units. Can I just shoot you regularly? Not on 0%. This is in... How about smoke grenade? 36. Not gonna work for us. Probably should have thrown it from farther away if I wanted this to work, I suppose. Okay, so now I have one person covering an entire line. By Lieutenant Young, might as well pop a squat. Things are about to get dangerous. Okay, let's get that door open, my man. That's clear. So clear. That's a dead civilian law enforcement. We need to respond to that area ASAP. Definitely a guy over there. Okay, Mr. Ross. It's your big time to save the team. Why is this a 0% chance to hit? I'll take that. Mr. Ross! Excellent work. Oh, shit! Oh, boy. Wow, they really love shooting shield unit guys. That's so weird. Okay, so this is just a guy in, like, no cover in the open. At least I can say he's suppressed by someone who's using suppressive fire correctly. Can we get a grenade downtown? Not even close. And I'm not sure running a guy with the shotgun across such an open area is a good plan. This dude is half dead. We are gonna have him spend some time. I need to open a new angle up on this guy because running the shotgunner over open ground is not gonna work. And now I'm gonna have to expose myself to a huge number of variables. All right. Next turn we can pop out and try to get that guy. Accuracy by volume. Successful. Young is still holding this line alone. Not great. We can no longer see because we're in smoke. So the line to hit is down here. I can get... Yeah, okay. Can get the sniper in range. All right, so we're partially covering that area now. I'm really kind of relying on the machine gunner to keep this guy suppressed. It's not a bad bet, honest. Oh, well, you got shot in the ass. Okay. All right, Shieldy, bring me knowledge of the environs. Okay, okay. I'm not certain I want to be crouching near what is obviously some form of liquid containment, possibly a gas tank. Brings back real putting Cottontail's character near XCOM Cars vibes to me. Okay. So I'm gonna say I need you looking this way. I want you to get in here. I'm gonna post this character up to watch this direction. What is that? Sir, I believe we're under some sort of conspiratorial psychic assault. Okay. Just a man with a shotgun. Nothing special. Through the door. Looks clear. Looks clear. Well, if someone's coming out of this pocket here, I'm in all kinds of trouble, but... Alright. Do I want to reload? I think so. I don't remember how to... Oh, that's how you do it. On it. Okay. Let's wait for another turn. Got more movement. I want to clear this dead space. Once I clear that dead space, I feel like it would be appropriate to move Young up and keep being aggro on that particular line. She's got support now, it's not weird. Wait, did this guy drop his pistol? No, I just forgot to switch back. Huge mistake. Alright, fully cleared. Is that a hole? I think there's a hole in the fence here. Is a hole in the fence. Alright, clearly some sort of large, wide open shipping yard. That seems bothersome. Panicked seems bad. Okay, Young can move forward. Or we stop here. Young can sidestep through here and try to get cover. Go here. That's as far as you're going. I think just have the sniper rifle pointed directly. Oh boy. I tried to see into that corner. Alright, so Peterson is now 2 health. This is an issue. Taking 1 health damage a turn. So what we're going to do is we're going to pocket him back here. We're going to have Young equip and collapse back towards him. This should save his life. We need somebody covering that hole in the wall now. Well, Vegeta's dead. Peterson, one of the guys that got the C4. Yeah, okay. The heck? Right click to cancel. Set timer. Gonna throw it over here. Nope, he doesn't have enough. Yeah, we don't want that going off now. Okay, you just hang out here, Mr. Peterson. Don't go anywhere. Young, I need you to have a gun in your hand. Your mind on your money on your aliens. Okay. Just cover that window and don't do very much. About that. Okay, Shieldy. All right, that seems fine. God, I forgot the machine gunner all the way back here. YouTube comment section is probably screaming at me. I want to be clear, by the way, that losing one person a mission is not a good rate. That's a bad. I do think I am gonna throw this. Post back up here and kind of wait for it to go off. I'm part of the wall. Get that? Oh, 19% chance to shoot an ally in the back. Forget about that. Get the hell out of the way. Nope. Nah. This math ain't mathin', as they say. Go burst fire. We're pretty close range. Okay, that's a little bit. It's not a lot, unfortunately. What's the line here? Maybe 2 or 3 steps forward might do it. What do you think? Nope. 75% block. Not really that good. Now, I'd say it's within the realm of possibility we could get not on 36 units. Get him here and park him here. Can you get out of this, Young? Yeah, you can get yourself out of this problem. Lieutenant Young, I need you to extricate yourself from this situation. Okay. You know what? We don't know if there's any civilians there, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care at this point. This is a super dangerous, multi-clear warehouse fucking nightmare, and anything I can do to make this situation clear is gonna work out in my favor. What? Why are you not able to hit that? Bro, what are you doing? Alright, so we're popping doors open. But that did not nearly set off that. Oh no! Oh boy. Oh boy. I love how this one alien has completely pinned down the entire unit. There we go. Alright, Peterson. Get in a damn corner and stay there. Lieutenant Young, get your unit moving. This is a Black Hawk Down reference. I don't know if these doors open. They do, which makes this so dangerous. I think we need to abandon anything going on here. We need to shift the whole unit to the middle. I'm too set in my ways. I'm too set on going down this corridor, and it's a mistake. Clearing this warehouse district is a fucking nightmare. Don't have enough people or equipment. We need cover. We need the certainty of steel. Wait, no. I certainly crave it, the certainty of steel. Right, how are we doing here? Not in love with that. Well, Raymond's our guy covering the entire right side now. I don't know if I want Young to bust this door down. I think maybe next turn. These psychic assaults or whatever this is really a pain. Alright, Young. Looks clear. That looks clear. Have you run to the last door? I hate to turn my back on this door. I absolutely hate it, but I'm just going to make an assumption that if no one's come from this area with multiple of our agents acting and gunfire, that there's probably no one over there. Probably. Alright. Shieldy, I need you to bring me some sight here. That is a bigger alien craft. So it was a larger alien craft. I psyched myself out of believing that that was true, but I actually was correct. That's why it took multiple interceptors to take down. We need the torpedoes for that. I forgot to start making the torpedo guys, but it wouldn't matter because I don't have any money anyway. Okay, someone's covering this area? Yeah? Alright, cool. Cool. Oh boy, what a long shot. Outside of our vision area. Not thrilled about that. Can I get some... Can we get some smoke, please? Get it all over the place. Let's be messy. I need you to get into something akin to safety. Can you see over here? Probably not. I need Young to cover this side, this whole sector. We're going to sweep with Peterson through here. Because if we can confirm clear this, which I'm going to say we can pull Peterson back. Not that we want him anywhere near a front line, but at very least he could be chucking grenades, which means we can pull Watson, the machine gunner Rocketeer aside, for an infiltration of the alien scout vessel. Go again with this. Go again with this psychic blah blah blah. You are here and here. Gonna get smoked out Shieldy. Post it up here. I need you to just check gently if this room is occupied. Peterson! For the glory of Canada, my friend, Mr. Peterson. For the glory of Canada. Right, we're going to take a peek. Shotgunner. That is an alien. That's a damn alien, sir. We're getting back around the corner. Wilson, get in there. That guy had a different color shirt. I wonder if that's meaningful in some way. There he is again. Get him, boys. Okay. Now we got a good shot on him. Doesn't mean much. Not in this economy. Oh, but we got him with the pistol. Surprising. I don't know about that one, Haas. Let's not say we didn't. Okay. That looks clear. You can see that there's a much bigger space inside going on. I'm going to cover the door with a concentrated... There we go. Blocking. That's not so good. I don't know that we want to get any closer. With the door open, we can kind of account for some of their dumb shenanigans now. Make sure that we're machine gunning. Nope. No? Okay. Mr. Peterson! Mr. Anderson. I think that guy might have just given up on life. Is that what that noise was? Hey, Shieldy. What's happening? Why are you moving? Boy, how much I don't want to go past this door. Here we are. All right. I'm going to say that's clear for our purposes. I think we can still just leave the sniper there. Okay, machine gunner is covering the core and part of this area. Okay. Covering is really loose terminology in this case. Awesome, dude. Absolutely incredible throw. Alright, I'll tell you what. We're not gonna bother. You just hang out, bud. You just hang out. Don't worry your pretty little head over doing too much else. How about that, bud? How about that? Guys, remember that time we stun grenaded ourselves? Okay. I'm gonna step back. We're gonna continue gathering forces. This has turned into a multi-room clear now. We still need somebody to watch our asses over here, so that's what our good man Colin's doing. The absolute nightmare clear I didn't want to do. Okay. I think our sniper's going to be exposed here. Yeah, that's not a great hit chance, but it is possible. Who was that? I think... Oh, boy. We're losing people left and right now. Is there an autosave? We might want to go back a turn, honestly. When was this autosave? 29. That was a while ago, right? I remember. This last... Is it last turn? Or is it last time I saved? Oh, 2130 October. That was a while ago. October 18th. So that's, what, like, 9:30? Oh, yeah. All right, so we're just down at least one member of our team. Absolutely fucking dead. So that's actually 2 people down. And our expert machine gunner / rocketeer, right? We don't even, I can't even see who's over here. Like, I don't know who shot you. We're gonna have to just press in. Absolute fucking nightmare realm. Well, that guy died pretty quick, so we've got that at least. Who is this shooter? Where the hell are they? Oh my god, this is Peterson. Holy shit, is it this guy behind the core? It is this guy behind the core. You guys get shots? Okay, suppressed is good. Suppressed is good. Love suppressed. Can't get that shot off. Okay, we need to just keep invading. Taking space up. Keeping this guy kind of frisky. Is he retreating through the door? I think so. Ike Graf is bleeding. Okay, so our sniper is going to die without medical care. They're out of the picture now for this turn and probably for several more turns in terms of usefulness. Guy's still here. We need a side shot. Can you get me that? The shielder has become the shielded. Only one person died? Didn't we lose somebody else? I guess Peterson didn't die. He just got really hurt. Hey, we have 2 people. Oh, Fujita got revived. Nice. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I'm guessing that's probably yeah, here we go. It's a Crimson Heart, so it's supposed to be like a Purple Star or whatever. Purple Cross. Order of Gallantry, awarded for eliminating 5 extraterrestrial units. So that's Peterson. Nice job, Peterson. All right, so we're super, super injured here. This whole team is fucked. We need a new machine gunner. Fortunately, I think we just bought one. We lost a local force, but I remember that gunshot where I thought something happened and wasn't really sure what was going on. All right. So I think we have to... The new soldiers might not have even arrived yet. Oh, maybe these are the new soldiers. We're looking for someone with high strength. This is high strength, so it might be Adolphi becomes our new machine gunner with the backup of this bad boy right here. Put you on Charlie. Well, okay, we're gonna have to wait for back home. Construction of radar array in North America has been completed. Excellent, excellent, excellent. UFO 7 detected. Let's do it. We're also going to launch Condo 1 and 2. They are rearming, so not very useful. Charlie 2, Charlie 1 is still heading back to base. UFO 7 has escaped. Okay, that's fine. Condors are rearmed. That says 1. I don't see 1 in there, but let's hope that we can get it. It says altitude grounded. I'm gonna launch 1 guy at it, I guess. Oh, I think the come back to base, buddy. I think what's it's pretty wild. Oh boy, this is a this is an empty dropship. Okay, Graph. Yeah, I think you guys can still come. That's pretty tough, though. A lot of people very hurt. It's time for the B team to come along. We're gonna bring Master Exploder along. Then let's get somebody with really high accuracy. 57. Like 1 person will be our new sniper. Private Anna Jackson reporting from Canada. A lot of good Canadians joining us recently. We are gonna dispatch intercept. Nope, that's wrong. Here we go. UFO 6 intercept with Charlie 1. There we go. Oh, turn around. Turn to base. Turn to base immediately. Oh boy, that could have been problematic. Scout UFO. The alien Scout is a small... Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to be talking like a scientist, man. The alien Scout is a small craft with a larger crew than the light Scout. Though still a scout craft, it is larger and better armed and more dangerous than its predecessor. The design consists of 2 crew compartments, a sizable semicircular forward compartment that contains the ship's control system, and a circular bay at the rear of the vessel that houses the ship's power source. It has substantial armor plating around its key components, usually 8 millimeters thick, but rising to double that in some areas, perhaps suggesting the armor on the light Scout was in fact little more than a heat shield. This makes it a much more formidable combatant than the light Scout, particularly coupled with the plasma beam that has greater range and inflicts additional damage. The hull is dotted with an extensive network of sensors that feed data into the crew compartment. These glowing eyes seem to track everything from airspeed to infrared emissions, and probably represent the method by which the craft gathers intelligence on our planet and species. So that's where we are at. We have $80,000. Is that enough to order a Foxtrot? Alternative Foxbat. Foxtrot Interceptor. No, we need $200,000. Oh, for some reason it let us start that. I'm okay with that. Maybe we pay it at the end, or maybe we pay it as time passes. I don't know. Yeah, We pay it as time passes. We definitely need money very quickly. Studying extraterrestrial biology has allowed our scientists to devise methods of incapacitating our enemies for interrogation and further study. There appears to be 3 main avenues of attack, all of which are equally effective against humans as they are against aliens. The first is simple concussive force applied to the victim's brain or nervous system, either via physical impact or the shockwave from an explosion. This method is both crude and unreliable, particularly against tougher alien species such as civilians, but you may find it occurs unexpectedly on the battlefield. The second is oxygen starvation, which higher brain functions shut down due to lack of oxygen. It can happen incidentally via smoke inhalation or induced via a stun gas that temporarily binds the victim's blood, prevents it from carrying oxygen around the body, generating a powerful disabling effect without ultimately being fatal if sufficient amounts are inhaled. The final method of incapacitation is an electrical current delivered at a sufficiently high voltage, which will utterly disrupt the nervous system of the victim and render them unconscious. This is extremely effective but highly dangerous. An electrical discharge of the required voltage can only be delivered with a melee weapon. My team have therefore designed a shock baton which can be used to subdue enemies at close range, and grenade rockets that can be used to deliver stun gas at a distance. Whatever method you choose to employ, any captive alien would be extremely valuable research subject. So we are now going to reset our entire team to become a capture group. So let's 10 and 10 the alien weapons. We're kind of in desperate need of that, and then some alloy research as well. Now, do we need to... Doesn't look like we can build them. So I'm gonna hope that they are simply available. Purple is stun grenade, but that's a stun grenade we already had, right? Okay, now we have stun rockets, which delivers stun damage. And we also have the baton. We definitely want a baton on anyone that we be taken into melee combat for sure. So our shielder. Actually, we may just want to do that and then put the pistol in the backpack, to be fair. Now, where's our rocketeer? My dude, I love that you got some fragmentation rockets, but actually, what I need out of you, good shit, right? And then if necessary, we can load a fragmentation rocket to help out there. And so... loaded with these bad boys. Okay. Throw a backup. Just give ourselves a lot of options in terms of these stun rockets, stun grenades, all that nonsense. Kind of want of it's not that we haven't used smoke, but I don't know that we've ever been like desperate need of the smokes, and we are in desperate need of knocking enemies out for sure. Okay, I think this is a good squad. And then back here we've got Mr. Peterson. Let's Change role to rifleman again. There, he's got all his stuff back. And we give him one of these. And one of these. Perfect. Because he lost his gear. That's what happened. Dropped some stuff in the kerfuffling. Okay. Alien Plasma Rifle is a two-handed alien infantry weapon, approximately 30 inches in length and 3 kilograms in weight. It is vastly more capable combat weapon than an alien plasma pistol, generating a plasma bolt that is significantly more powerful and cohesive than its smaller cousin. Without the space constraints of the plasma pistol, the aliens have mounted a more substantial generation array inside the weapon's barrel. This gives it a similar operational range to most ballistic assault rifles, but far higher damage and armor penetration potential. Laboratory tests suggest Jackal combat armor may do just enough to allow the wearer to survive a direct hit, but unarmored troops would likely to be killed instantly. Indeed, we believe this weapon to be a credible threat to our hunter armored cars. It would appear that the versatility of the alien plasma rifle makes it the default armament of alien combatants. It is powerful, light, accurate, and capable of burst fire. In short, vastly superior to anything we possess. So we can begin the improved combat armor research, but Jackal armor is not that good. However, Wolf armor is great from what I remember. So now, do we have alien plasma rifles? Did we capture them? Is that a thing we can do? No. Maybe we have to capture the aliens and we get their weapons. I don't remember that part. But I do know is that my heart beats true for the red, white, and blue. Here we go. It's alien time, baby. Double condors. Let's take them down. Alien alloys. Alien technology is founded on a variety of exotic materials, every one of which possesses remarkable properties. We have identified materials with tensile strength and heat resistance an order of magnitude greater than anything previously known, as well as those with more exotic properties such as room temperature superconductivity. Now that is very important. Almost all of them are ultra advanced ceramics with a chemical structure as alien as the extraterrestrials themselves, though we have yet to encounter any unknown fundamental element in these materials. We have little idea how they generate their extraordinary powers or how they could be manufactured. It is the difference between coal and diamond, fundamentally the same stuff but radically different in practice. Given their exceptional heat resistance, the most obvious military application of these alloys would be in personal body armor. Unfortunately, they are so effective at dissipating heat that nothing in our laboratory can generate enough to melt them, making fabrication of a plate of armor or anything else little more than a pipe dream. Though still effectively useless, we are harvesting these alloys from recovered artifacts where possible. The aliens must have a means to shape the material, so further study of their technology may allow us to do that. Okay, so wait, hold on. We do want to reassign those researchers. Okay. We are way outside of radar range now. We do not have a lot of fuel left. It's a light scout, fortunately. So we have something of a chance. We're going to wait for it to turn, figure out who it's going for. Split off. That looks like one. I'm going to try going here. I'm going to move this. That looks right to me. Oh, he tried to roll out of way of those missiles and he rolled right into him. Unfortunate, my man. Are we actually going to be able to make it back home? Yes. And because we shot them down over top of... Where is this? Uh-oh. I don't think we can intercept that. Condor 1 is ready. I don't know that I want Condor 1 dueling alone. I think we're going to have to let them fly for a little bit. Ooh, yikes. Here's this. Okay, same guy. Probably. All right, Condors are ready to go again. RTB. Fueling shouldn't take that long. A lot of Southern Hemisphere attacks going on here. Okay, we now have alien plasma technology research, which we want to make a priority, and we are. Just double check that we can't use them here. Okay. Fine. It's not fine. There is something to be said for, like, manually not attacking long enough to let the let enemies go over land to get the crash ship. Jackal combat armor. Yeah, so this is one of the interesting things about this game, because it takes place in 1979 to start with. Nobody has any frickin' body armor. They're all getting shot in t-shirts and fatigues and stuff. And so body armor starts to be a big thing. The armor is heavy and will limit other equipment. So, I don't know. I think we probably don't want it on that many people. Might also be a cost to it. Yeah, there absolutely is. We don't have any money, so it doesn't really matter that much. Doesn't matter to a poor organization like ourselves. Fortunately, we are almost at the end of September, sir. At that time, we may be able to finish construction on several projects we have begun working on all across the globe. I don't know why I've become a Southern gentleman all of a sudden. Here we go. Council funding support, monthly change. America, not happy. Soviet Union, happy. Europe, very happy. The Middle East, doesn't care. South Africa, very upset, as is Australasia. Not the best. Not the best. All right, but we got 1.4 million in funding. Let's see here. We want this base to get what exactly? Living quarters, just as a backup. Say 2 missile batteries. 2 more radar arrays. How about that? I want my other base to also get 2 radar arrays. We are working on Foxbat. Where was that? It's here. We're also going to work on Jackal armor. Hire an additional 5 engineers. Makes sense. Build 4 sets. When the Foxtrot Interceptor, so I said Foxbat, but that's the actual code for the MiG-31 or whatever, MiG-32. It's called the Foxtrot in this. So when the Foxtrot finishes, everyone should reassign themselves automatically to the Jackal armor. Okay. Get like any upgrades for these things, right? That's fine. Here we go. And this is over America. So we're doing 2 intercepts at once. Are you paying attention, Dunamis? Oh my goodness. I can't deal with all these all these intercept crafts. Okay, we're immediately going to split up and see who's following who. That seems pretty substantial. Just out of firing range. Did it get in there? Got him. I need you to take on the other aircraft target. Right? Can you guys do that? Do you have enough fuel? Oh boy, they wanted this to happen. Okay, this is a fighter. This is the worst possible matchup that we could have right now. So number 2 is the one that still has missiles. So we need number 2 to be the one that takes a shot. Okay, good. It's following 1. Oh boy, this dude is zooming. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, uh-oh. You switch targets, or is it because I'm flying weirdly? Okay, we're almost ready to try to pull the heist of the century off. This is Condor 1, right? We need him to sort of pick up the pace here and afterburn. Uh-oh. Okay, let's draw him back in. No afterburner. Here we go. Got him. One fighter data core, 1 aliens. No other crash sites? That's weird, right? All right, and then we've got the other UFO out here. Light scout again. Let's do another split. Following. Turn early, get in here. Crashes into C. We can take that. That's fine. You know, I'd prefer to be bringing home stuff, but we were in a little bit of a situation here. Okay, so this is the Hunter armored car. You can clearly see it's based off of the Daimler Ferret, like a real early World War II scout car. Very British, I think. It definitely looks like something infantrymen would be sitting on the armor of while driving, you know, and then someone would get shot on the outside so that everyone, and blood would get on the exterior of the armor, and then everyone would be like, we're under attack, sort of deal. We're not going to read out this entry. I've spent too long on this already. So you can change the machine guns out for double missiles, which is pretty damn useful. We're not going to make one of them. In fact, we're probably going to call this episode here very shortly. It's a super long episode, and a lot of people died. And you know what? Oh, here we go. The fighter UFO is a very small UFO designed for air supremacy. It is faster and tougher than the Light Scout and surprisingly well armed for its size. Though not individually a match for an F-17 Condor, I doubt a lone F-17 would stand much of a chance against a full squadron of 3. The most interesting feature of the design is the absence of a pressurized crew compartment. Virtually the entirety of the saucer consists of a propulsion system, sensors, and weapons array. This initially led us to believe the craft was unmanned, but analysis of the wreckage revealed enough biological material to convince us otherwise. We are unsure exactly what form this pilot takes. There's only room for one, but the lack of a transparent canopy or control system supplies a much more heavily integrated with their craft than human pilots are. The fighter's primary armament is a short-ranged, rapid-fire energy weapon, much like the craft cannon on our F-17s. However, it also carries a pair of longer-ranged homing plasma projectiles. Oh, that's so bad. Quite what these devices are and how they work is unknown, as fighters tend to explode so spectacularly when they are destroyed that there's little left to study. Whatever the culprit, I doubt we'll be recovering an intact version anytime soon. One thing we may want to consider is swapping out injured people on our... Wait, are you still injured? It's been a long time since we put anybody in the field. Do I need to unassign you so that no, even the unassigned people are taking a while here. Well, let's move privates out. Oh, we can't move heavy weapons out because we need a heavy weapon. Fujita. Peterson is out. Peterson's a lieutenant. You're telling me we can't get a lieutenant in here? Do we need a rocketeer and a heavy weapons expert? I think Pavel is going to go to the back seat while Judith Alfoldi shows up with her machine gun and her stun rocket, all that stuff. Pavel, you're off the team for now. Lieutenant Peterson. Sitting around at base, Mr. Peterson? Not on my watch. You get out there with a shock baton. I don't know. Do we replace Tate with the equally experienced Fujita? I mean, Fujita, first off, needs to be re-equipped as a specialist. Probably we're going to want a couple of extra things for Fujita as well. Drop the kit. All right. I think that's enough for one day. So there you go, friends at home. You got a third episode.